In this video demonstration, I'm going to show you how to use a new JND487 Deco frame, which is our new 6-inch frame maker. And it has the 6-inch frame maker, which gives you a 1-inch frame all the way around, perfect every time. And the depth of this is 1 inch, giving you an absolute perfect frame. But it comes with the inserts, which can be used together with it or separately, along with all of the different parts that make it a full John Next Door die set. And in this demonstration, I'm going to use all of the parts in it to make a card like this. So we're not going to add the flowers, we're just going to make this card, but you can see all these different layers, all this different detail is made just using this one die set. So to start with, we're going to need to make our first frame. So I've got here a piece of A4 card in coconut white, and this is our essential card. And all you need to do is to take your frame maker die and put it down. And you simply add each panel, decorative panel that you want individually, and tape them into place. Always tape them into place. This isn't something you use with one of those silly magnet bases. This is something that you need to tape down. And I would recommend using the craft artist tape, because you'll find if you want to cut more of this frame, and I've currently cut 7 of these frames all together just with the same piece of tape, then it will stay in place, meaning you can continually keep cutting the piece. So once you put them into place, you can simply run that through and cut it. If you do wish to continue using it and cut a few frames at once, I would just support each of the corners like that. Nice and simple, and run that through. If you run that through, you will get a piece just like this. So you will get this piece here, and you'll get a centre square. And the centre square on this is exactly 4 inches. So it gives you an exact 4-inch square as well, because obviously 6 inches and 4 inches to give us the inch each side. So it gives you a perfect frame with all of that detail on there. Again, you could thread ribbon on. There's loads of different things you could do with that to make that work really, really well. So you now need to cut the backer for this. So you simply take the frame maker die again, add that to your black card and cut that through as one simple piece, and that will give you the back frame just like this. And that fits on all 4 dimensions, so you don't have to line it up and know what's the top or anything. It will fit on all 4 pieces, and when you glue them together, you'll get a perfect frame like that, where you see no black in the middle and no black on the outside. So what we need to do next is to cut the next piece in this series. So I've cut a piece of card down here, and this is coconut white, and I've cut this down to 5 3/4 inches, so that if I don't cut a panel in the right place, it won't show on the outside. It also has the benefit that you'll get 2 of these from an A4 sheet of card. And we then simply take the next die in the set, and we take the next die down again, which is the circle. So you connect those with a long piece of tape, pop that into the center, and run that through and cut that. We would simply then back that with a piece of black. So I'll show you there. We have our piece cut absolutely perfectly. I would then simply cut the circle from a square of the black, and you put those 2 pieces together. Sorry, get the right piece. Put the 2 pieces together like that, and you get the next layer in the set. So we'll go down like that. So if I take those, you can see here, again, I've added the black to it. I can add that piece on, and at this point, I would just use foam tape in between each layer, remove the protective cover, check that that's framed correctly, and we'd leave that there just like that. So we've got a perfect frame. So the next thing to do is to take the next layer down in the set, which is the white piece. So again, it's another white piece at 5 3/4. And once again, we want that center cut out. So we take a long piece of tape, pick up our die, float it in the middle, just like that, and put that around. And obviously we can rotate this. There's so many different options you can do this. It will cut in or cut out. We simply put that down, and we run that through and cut that, which gives us, again, this piece here. So you can see here we've got the perfect piece. And once again, we take a square of black, cut the square on its own, and mount those two pieces together, which gives us the perfect layer. So here I've got them already glued, so you can see they're absolutely perfect and glued. So we take, again, our set of frames. So I'm just going to peel off each piece, and I'm supporting this circle with a little piece in each corner. And again, just frame that, make sure it's right. And you see why I said cut it smaller. Look, on the back, different pieces are different sizes, but we've got that perfect follow through. So again, we simply bring in another piece of white card, again cut to the same size. You can drop that into place and check, and take the center decorative panel, pop that down, and we simply run that through and cut that, and that will give us again an absolutely perfect cut panel. This is a great one to repeat. It's like an ironwork or a gate. It is so delicate. So simply take a piece of black on the back to give us the right sort of framing, and again I've got a piece here already done, and I've simply mounted foam tape again around the outside, but I've also put support around the inner square so that it doesn't dip at any point. It's really important when you're layering in to a card that you actually support it in the areas that you've taken the cut out of the card, so that things don't flop, because that can really spoil your design. So I'm simply then decide which way up I want it. Go this way, match the pattern again, and drop that in. And there we have our layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. But because of the different, and again, you could change colours, but because we've gone white to black, you see each layer stepping perfectly. And then all I would do to finish this one off is add wet glue on the back, as that allows me to put it in the right place. And I have a 7-inch card here that I've matted and layered with 6 3/4 of black and white, and simply place that into the center, and there we have our finished card. You can decorate this in any way that you want to. There are places that I've left for this for pearls, so you'll notice on each corner here there's an exact perfect size which fits the craft artist pearls. So these will fit in each corner, and you'll see within the design, in the spiral in the center, again it's all around the circles, so there are places you can put sort of little pearls on to decorate it. And then it's up to you if you want to add flowers or anything else to it. With this original one, I've added the duo flower, and I've added some little metal sort of springs on. I think that looks really good, but it's up to you how you want to finish it off. But it's a very simple card to make in the fact of layering, but a very complex looking card which has a real beauty. For more ideas, hints, tips and inspiration, why not visit the Crafting with John next door and Crafts2 group on Facebook. Enjoy.